So Mark, after a 0-0 in 90 minutes, we go out on penalties. Can you just sum up that game for me, please?
Yeah, it didn't go the way we would have liked. It's a bit of an infectious performance in the end. It was almost, but in a bad way, it was almost we were passing negativity onto each other. I thought, we were knowing it. The last 15 minutes we showed up, showed what we were about, and showed a lot more intent about our play. But other than that, it was probably mistake after mistake. Unfortunately, it's become a little bit of infectious. And we had more than enough out there, in the team to win that game. Yes, we've rested some key personnel, but it was still enough out there to win that game. We put our strongest foot forward. I can only apologise that we couldn't risk some of them because of their carrying knocks and did before Saturday's game. So, but that was still a strong team out there, so we can have no excuses. There was a youthful edge about it, and they'll learn from a game like that. It will always come down to our mentality and attitude, and I just felt that the negativity passed through the team. There was some soul searching at half time, and we definitely got a kick in the second half. The last 20 minutes, but then again we need to be more clinical when we do find our chances. But listen, fair play to Fareham. They put up a real big fight, a real tough opposition tonight, and like I said, it was a big learning curve for our younger players in the group, and then a big learning curve for the older players who the younger players are looking from on a night like this. And can we? But we fell down on basic errors today. It was lack of communication is absolutely paramount and clear to see. That we lack that in the group is communication, and then our awareness and our reactions and our body language. All four things that we hold dear, and it has to be the first thing you do when you put on a Gosport shirt. Unfortunately, it lacked that for too many times tonight, and it was always going to be a tough evening, but we made it tougher for ourselves.
You mentioned the youngsters there, but it was still a fairly senior outfit apart from a few. What positives can you take from some of the youngsters that featured, that stepped up today? Yeah,
look, these nights are always great experiences. You come up, you're in a tough battle. It's a very aggressive game, and you've got to stand up and be counted on that. And then also you've got to have the cool, calm head when you're in possession to pick your passes. And it weren't till the last 15 minutes we were breaking lines and having two or three and having some combinations. Unfortunately, it was just execution again, where it was just like poor pass, poor decision making, and then it just becomes a bit of a frustrating evening. But like I said, we finished the game strong enough to maybe then we got to have that clinical side to us. But we didn't show that tonight, and we got what we deserved going out on penalties. We didn't do enough in the 90 minutes for me. We certainly didn't do enough for what we expect and what we demand at Gosport.